Hi ladies, and happy Thursday, happy Thinking Thursday, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. It's really good to be here with all of you. Also, I just wanted to wish everybody a happy Holy Week. This is my favorite week of the year because, we're celebrating like everything that gives us hope, both in this life and for eternity. So happy Holy Week to you guys. Really excited, again, to be here with you. And I don't know about you guys, but for me right now and for Paso schools, it's spring break. So I was just trying to think of what would be a fun hands-on resource, something that would be fun to do with the family over spring break. And I wanted to share with you guys something that I've actually been doing that has been fun and interesting and entertaining for me. And it is still educational in my opinion, but it is a hands-on activity. And so our Thinking Thursday episode today is going to be about using resources that you might normally just throw away, and instead of throwing them away, you could replant them. And yes, I am talking about food, even though it's not Friday. So one of the things that I really like to do in my time is I really enjoy gardening. I don't have a ton of space where I live right now, but I still garden with the space that I have. And I was just looking at food that I normally throw away and thinking, man, I could grow this. And so there are tons of resources, both online, like websites, and on YouTube about how to take normal produce that you would throw away and actually just to plant it. And then you have, a sustainable resource, and it's fun. So I'm going to show you guys a couple examples that I have going right now. So first up, I don't know if you can see this lovely gem, but this is lettuce. All right, I'll pick it up for you. So this right here, I've been growing for about 2 weeks. This is just the bottom of a head of lettuce. So like the part that you would normally throw away. And when I started planting this, it was for real, just like a stub of lettuce. And now, look at her. She's doing great. And this is gonna grow me a whole new head of lettuce. This is actually ready to go in the soil, so I'll plant this soon, and this is just going to give me brand new lettuce that is homegrown, and she's just cute. So there's one example. You can do that with a lettuce instead of just throwing that away. This next one is my favorite because I think it's cute. Is it weird that I think plants are cute? I definitely think this is cute. And also this is one of my favorite foods. So this right here is celery, and just look at that. Look how healthy and happy that is. All right, this is actually a little taller than you would normally want it to be. You really only need it to be about 2 inches tall, but you just put the flat part in a thing of water. And again, I've been growing this one the same length of time as the lettuce, and it is also ready to go in the dirt. And the cool thing about celery is that you can't just leave it like this and pick the leaves off and put them in salads and stuff like that for extra flavor. Or you can, which is what I'm going to do, I'm going to plant this whole thing in the dirt, and it will grow me a whole new stalk of celery. And I just think that's fun and cool. And we all know that fresh homegrown vegetables taste better than any other vegetables. So I'm very excited to see how this tastes. Some people think it's weird that I like celery so much, but I love celery. So there's celery. You can do that with celery. And then these guys I just started earlier today, actually. Sorry, not trying to advertise. This was an olive jar. And this is rosemary. And these are actually just cuttings from rosemary. I didn't steal it from anyone. I think you can see that. I just had fresh rosemary that I'd bought, and I wanted to make more. Well, I can't make it. God's making it, but I wanted to grow more. And so all you have to do for basically every herb is you just take a cutting off the plant. With rosemary, you just need to make sure it's the green stem and not the wood stem. But you just take a cutting off, you pull off all of the leaves except for the very top, and then you stick it in water, stem side down, non-leafy side down, and put it in a windowsill where it'll get some sun. And then within a couple weeks, unless it's oregano takes about a month, but within a couple weeks with the other herbs, this will start to grow roots out of the bottom here. And once it starts growing roots, it's time to go in the soil. And then I have a whole new rosemary plant, which I think is pretty cool. And like I said, you can do that with like every herb. Be careful with mint because, wherever you plant mint, it's just going to grow like crazy. But I love mint, and also it helps keep spiders away. Bonus. So you can do this with all kinds of produce. You can do this with potatoes in particular. They grow tons of more potatoes, which is pretty awesome, I think, and pretty fun. You can do this with green onions, leeks, garlic, regular onions. I've actually got, I would show you, but then we would have to go on an adventure. But I've got garlic and green onions growing that have already gone into the soil, and I'm pretty excited for those to come, for those to be ready to harvest. You can do this with just all kinds of produce that you have, which is kind of cool because normally you would throw that stuff away and then you would have to go to the grocery store and buy it again. And in this case, you can just plant a bunch of it and then it'll be ready and it'll taste even better. And we all know it's fun to watch. I mean, I'm sure we've all done the whole avocado pit thing with the toothpicks in the sides and then you set it. That's fun to do too. And you can do this with like almost any fruits or vegetables. And the resources that Therese will link in here for us will show you how to do this with all the different kinds of produce that you can use it for. But I just think it's a fun activity to do. I personally think it's fun to get to watch the roots grow, and I just think it's interesting. So it's kind of like a science experiment, but also just a hands-on thing to do, and it's resourceful and useful, and vegetables are healthy for you. So there you go. Good news all around. So anyway, that's our Thinking Thursday this week. I hope you have enjoyed it. I would love to see pictures of your plants if you do this. I'd love to see your little baby plants growing because I do think they're cute. And yeah, I hope you have fun with this and have fun with your family. And I also really hope that all of you will tune in on Sunday for our Easter service. It's going to be an amazing service. Everyone's been really working hard and diligently and faithfully to put that service together. So that even though we can't be together physically in the same location, we can still be together as the church and celebrate the resurrection of our Lord Jesus Christ, which is awesome. And I mean, what better thing to celebrate? So I hope to see you all there on Sunday. I hope that you've enjoyed my random food growing lesson, and I hope you're all healthy and well, and just know that you're so deeply loved by God and by all of us here. And so I hope you have a really wonderful week. I hope to see you Sunday, and happy planting. Bye, ladies.